Hey, so when I first started reading John Mark Comer's book, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, it had been recommended to me a whole bunch. But then when I got to the chapter on simplicity, I was really surprised how much his philosophy aligned with mine when it comes to wardrobes. What caught me off guard was just how radical his personal practice is. So, wardrobe simplicity eliminates hurry and restores peace in ways that ripple through all kinds of areas of our lives. And today I'm sharing how simplifying what we wear creates space for what truly matters. I'm Rebecca Mielke, and as your visual identity guide, I take you on a journey of self discovery so you can align your inner and outer self, show up confidently, and contribute your gifts to the world. As your first step to wardrobe clarity, I invite you to download my free wardrobe pyramid guide. It helps you actually determine how many pieces of clothing you need based on your lifestyle and your laundry routine. Find the link in the show description or at my website, signaturestylesystems.com. Okay, so I've noticed something that's kind of paradoxical. Can I say that? Yeah, about wardrobes. Um, Often when there are more things, when the wardrobe gets big, it actually becomes harder to create outfits. And one of the reasons for this that I've noticed is we end up with like five or six almost right garments that you could actually replace by one perfect piece. So think about the items that you have in your closet that have limitations, like, say, a top that requires special undergarments, or a skirt with a small defect, or a dress that just you never end up grabbing. Um, yeah, or something that doesn't actually fit. So these limitations multiply the time that it takes to create outfits. American culture also expects women to rarely repeat outfits. And this pressure drives unnecessary consumption and complicates our mornings. What if something that's right for you, that actually expresses who you are to the world, matters more than wearing something that these people have never seen you in before? Okay, so uh, this the chapter in this book that I'm talking about today, the Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, the Simplicity chapter, um, had some questions it invites us to ask before we add something to our wardrobe. Okay, so, or the principles in the book inspired these four questions. What's the true cost of this item? So you can, it might be a $4 t-shirt, but consider what the hidden costs are. It's probably not gonna if it's $4 t-shirt, it's probably not gonna require special care, but, maybe it will. I mean, maybe it is gonna pill, and you're gonna have to, after you've worn it twice, you're gonna have to wear it only in certain combinations so that the parts that are worn out don't show, or you're gonna have to sit down with your sweater shaver and work at it, or maybe it's a white t-shirt and it's only gonna last one season anyway. Okay. Then ask yourself also about this item. Can you truly be yourself when you're wearing it? Um, yeah, are there ways that it restricts your movement? Or that you just feel uncomfortable? Okay, so that's the first question. What is the true cost of this item? Um, a lot of times people use, does it have to be dry cleaned? Um, and then that becomes a reason not to buy anything that ever has to be dry cleaned. But Yeah, that is something that you need to consider in like when you think about how you manage your clothes and how you do laundry. Because a lot of times, like a pair of wool pants, a pair of like wool trousers, nice lined wool trousers, you can wear them all winter long, then take them to the cleaners. You don't have to worry about getting them back in a hurry. Then put them away clean, wear them the whole next winter. So that's not adding that much in terms of cost. Okay, so the second question is, by buying this, am I oppressing the poor? Okay, so this is hard, but remember that clothing is still sewn by human hands. There, I mean, someday I guess we'll probably be 3D printing it or whatever, but right now, especially, I think 3D printing is just plastic, right? We don't want to wear plastic. Um, so you have to ask yourself if you're buying a $4 t-shirt, like even if say the person who sewed it is a faster sewer than you are, which for me that wouldn't be hard for anybody to be a faster sewer. It still took them some time. And how much would you want them to be paid for their time? Um, so it's just another thing to think about. Okay, number three, by buying this, am I harming the earth? Back to wearing plastic. Polyester garments are non-biodegradable. And like, I don't know what percentage of the clothing out there is polyester, but it's a lot. I'm going to say half or more. Items in landfills remain indefinitely. And about half of donated clothing, like say you don't want to have to worry about uh, throwing your polyester clothes away. So you donate it so somebody else can have it. Well, about half of what's donated to US thrift stores doesn't sell. And a lot of that stuff ends up being shipped to developing countries and sold in bulk. And then what if it doesn't sell there? Then we've really pushed our problems off onto the poor, people who can't afford to deal with it. And then number four is, does this align with my commitment to simplicity? So, um, and maybe you do or don't have a commitment to simplicity, uh, but that is this John Mark Comer's suggestion about where to start your practice of simplicity is to start with your closet. So here's what his approach was. Initially, he created 6 outfits per season. So he had one for every day of the week, and then Sunday was a choose your own adventure day. And then he just posted his outfit schedule on his closet door. And every Monday he wore this, every Tuesday he wore that, and so on. Then the next season he came around and then thought, well, do I really need 6 outfits? And so he reduced it to 3. Uh, then he reduced it to 2 and got to where he was just alternating days and loved it and loved each of his 2 outfits. He loved and could afford because they're a little bit more expensive, ethically made, environmentally sound, but um yeah, there were no compromises on that side, but I only had 2. Okay, so this represents an 8th strategy for wardrobe simplification. In a previous episode, I had posted from one dress challenge to capsule wardrobe where I shared 7 strategies. And then this one, it's takes it even further than everything except the one dress challenge. So you might be wondering, as kind of I was, how does this work with laundry cycles? Like, I feel like I don't think I could feel super clean if I was wearing the same outfit alternating days, unless I worked it out to where I was doing a load of laundry every night, and if I needed to wash my clothes, I just took them off, washed them, wore the other outfit the next day, and then the one that I just washed was ready to go again the day after that. But this is where the workbook comes in, the wardrobe pyramid. It will help you determine exactly how many clothes you need based on when you do laundry. Like I do laundry once a week at most. And so I need like at least probably 7 outfits, but I don't have to have a different pair of pants for everyone. But finding what's right for you, that's what's most important about creating a simplified wardrobe and yeah, getting into this practice of simplicity. Um, so if you want help identifying the silhouettes and the styles that work the best for you, you can start with my Essential Signature Style Guide, and that will help you with all that stuff. Okay, so here's the homework for this week. Create your 2 favorite outfits for the current season. Choose pieces that make you feel completely like yourself, that you're comfortable with, and they work for your common activities. Um, and then if you want to, take a picture of them. This planning things by outfits is part of my the wardrobe process that I like to use that goes along with the wardrobe pyramid, where when you switch over from season to season or whenever you're going through your closet, instead of like looking and making a decision about each individual item, build outfits and then see what's left over or what you still need. So when you reduce decision fatigue around clothing, you free up mental space for what truly matters in your life. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about liberating yourself from having to, decision fatigue, having to go through all the things and find something that's going to work for you. It's not just a tidy closet as a goal. It's about a life with margin for rest, relationship, and purpose. Wardrobe simplicity is one practical pathway toward deeper peace. Thank you for being here for the Signature Style Systems podcast. Have fun being you, and I'll meet you back here again real soon.